Corbin. What's good, everybody? Welcome to this short clip episode of Balling from the Sidelines. We're going to do an NFL kickoff prediction of this Lions at Chiefs game. I'm gassed up as hell right now. I can't even define how excited I am. This season, I haven't been this amped up for a season in a minute. But that's because I'm a Commanders fan and Snyder's finally out of town. But that's a whole other story for another day.
Yes,
But
sir.
let's just jump right into it. What who you got tonight, and what are some storylines, some matchups, and some overarching trends that you can see happen in this game that might happen for the rest of the season for these two squads?
Okay, well, first of all, Andy Reid 9-1 with the Chiefs in season openers. Chiefs really don't lose an Arrowhead very often, but Kelsey being injured, officially ruled out, is definitely huge. Um, on the flip side, you have the Lions who came off a good draft, good offseason. They got Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs in their running back rotation now. Drafted Brian Branch to help out in the secondary. Aiden Hutchinson's coming off a great first year in the NFL. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go Lions. Dan Campbell's got to get the boys going week one. They're gonna be biting kneecaps. I got Lions in a high scoring game. Lions defense is still a little tough. Let me go 34-28 Lions. That's what I'm gonna go.
Shoot out right out the gate. Um,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that's always the most fun way to start off the season. But I agree with you on one aspect for sure. I mean, I think a lot of people are going into this game thinking it's Patty Mahomes at home, the Chiefs defending Super Bowl champions. And they're going against the Lions who, they didn't make the playoffs last year. But it's the people overlook how talented this Lions team was. I think they made
8-2 in their last 10 games. I think they
yeah,
started off
they're
like that.
top five in the league in scoring. They got Amon St. Brown, that he just went off last season, and their offense checks off all the boxes. Well, not all the boxes. I think losing DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams is going to be a big loss for them. Jamal Williams had 17 TDs. That's an anomaly. I think that helped them a lot in that scoring cushion and put them in the top five. It's not typical of a guy like that to get you 17 TDs. I do expect their scoring to dip a little bit. But as far as this matchup goes, the Chiefs don't have Chris Jones anymore either. And
That's huge.
that's huge. If you look at the advanced stats from last year, him and Aaron Donald, they were top of the crop when it came to not just getting sacks, but it was just about being disruptive as well too. I know it's a very cliche term people like to use. Oh, he's disruptive, and people like to say, oh, it's not sacks, but disruption is the name of the game. You're not going to get a sack on every down, and when you're playing in such a zone heavy defense nowadays in the NFL, where basically the zero coverage is close to extinct, you need that pressure to make the quarterback basically not be able to sit all day in the pocket and pick that zone defense apart. Um, but even with not having Chris Jones, I still think that this game's at home for the Chiefs. And Jared Goff, one thing about him as well too is he's a very rhythm-based quarterback. We saw it in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Their style of offense is very, I'm gonna get my rhythm in high octane, getting at my throws, feed off of that momentum and just push forward with it. Goff, he's a roller coaster quarterback. Even throughout a game, he'll have some quarters like, oh my god, this dude's throwing like Kurt Warner, and they'll have other quarters where it looks like, yeah, I don't know, this guy's more of a tease. I don't even know if he's going to be the starter next season. And given that home field advantage with the Chiefs at Arrowhead, besides the Seahawks home field, I don't think there's a bigger home field advantage than the NFL. And that in itself, that also helps defenses a whole lot. And I think Goff as well too throughout his career, he's benefited a lot from playing in domes in the Lou and then in Detroit. I mean, it's probably not going to be inclement weather for sure. I mean, it's September in Kansas City, but again, it's still gonna, even a good, like a fair weather game versus a dome game, you still get to see boosted numbers in the passing numbers for a quarterback, especially someone who's not elite like Jared Goff. So I'm going with the Chiefs. I don't have it as high scoring as you. I'm gonna I'm gonna say it's gonna be 24-28 Chiefs. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I'm kind of like back and forth on it. I think the majority of the week I was gonna go Chiefs. But like you said, Chris Jones, Travis Kelce. I am interested to see how Mahomes plays with Sky Moore, Tony, and probably Rashee Rice being their number three option, maybe. He was their second round pick this offseason. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Chiefs have in store. I think Pacheco's going to have a big year. I still think the Chiefs win like 13 games. I just think week one might not be theirs. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean that would be a huge upset of that would be the upset of the week because like you said before, Andy Reid teams they start off fast, and if the Lions can pull this off, and I'm actually not writing the Lions off at all. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions win. Um, but yeah, that's our picks for this game. I'm actually really interested in seeing Sky Moore too. You know how much Mahomes likes to target his slot receiver. And I'm reading all the hype into the season. The people that have been studying and basically scouting the Chiefs training camps, they've been really big on Sky Moore. But another thing I'm gonna add too, this is the worst Chiefs defense I think Mahomes has ever had, for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I will refute that. I thought their defense was great last year.
No, but I'm talking about now this year. Last
Oh,
year,
like without
good.
Chris Jones, like as of right now. I
Um,
mean, yeah, I mean, I still have a lot of faith in their secondary. So I think Trent McDuffie's like a great cornerback. I think he's like a top 10 corner in the NFL right now. I think Brian Cook, although was in and out of the lineup at safety last year, I think he was like a rookie or a second year last year. I think he's gonna make a big leap. Who else they got? They still got Justin Reed, right? Bolton in the middle. I'm trying to think though about their D line other than Chris Jones. It's kind of like,
Derek Nottie.
yeah, yeah.
That's what
And
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think for this game, I think they'll get enough pressure to for it to derail golf enough for
Goff
it.
definitely struggles with pressure, but I don't know.
He's
I don't
improved
think
though. He has improved quite a bit over the years, like handling the blitz. I'll give
I
him
don't
that.
think they will get enough pressure. I think having to like have a double team on a guy facing pressure up the middle every time is just like a huge advantage to the Chiefs defense overall. Because now your corners are covering in less time. Like they're going to scramble drill quicker, like things like that. Like, I don't know. Like I think Chris Jones is like the linchpin of that defense. And I think that the Lions have enough offensive firepower. Like you said, yeah, they lost two running backs, but David Montgomery can fulfill that Jamal Williams role. And then I'm very high on Jahmyr Gibbs. I think he'll fulfill and more.
I'm super gassed up for that C Gibbs tonight. Because
Yeah.
everyone's putting the sky's the limit for
Now
his.
we have a full off season of TJ Hawkins, like Hawkinson. Like, I mean, like, or no, he's on the Vikings now, but still, like, I don't know. There's a lot to like about the Lions team, honestly. So
Hutchinson. I was like, okay, Hutchinson, but no, he's on Hawkinson.
yeah, I don't know why I thought that, but
Nah,
but
that's
yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to like about this Lions offense, obviously. So
yeah, but yeah, we look forward to the matchup. Thanks for watching this episode.